Excuse me, can I have your attention, please? My dad, Fred Loring, somewhere. Where are you, Dad? Oh, there he is. There he is. He's over there. He's standing up next to Tracy. Today's my dad's birthday, Fred Loring, my dad. Thank you. If I'm thinking correctly, he's the oldest Loring on the West Coast. Is that right?
Yes.
Does that sound right to everybody? Anyway, so today's his birthday. He's 95 years old. Let's have applause. Should we all be so lucky we make 95? Yeah. Okay. So my dad, Fred Loring, he had two parents. Well, that's his dad in the middle. His mom's, let's see. Oh, there they are. That picture, I made this poster for my dad. If you want to, you can go over and it's the one that says happy birthday. It's got various pictures of my dad and mom, mostly my dad. It's in chronological order from when he was younger and stuff, and then it goes to modern times. Behind that, the black and white photo, to the far right is Ed, his dad, Ed Loring, and to the right of him is May, Erla, her name was Erla May Loring. Everyone called her Erla May, I guess. A lot of her family members. Anyway, so then that's his, sorry. Oh, that's his brothers. Anyway, so my dad was born, obviously, May 6th, 1923, to May and Ed Loring in Bangor, Oklahoma. He was the ninth of 13 children. There was Ruthie, John, Mary, Martha, Jack, which some of you probably don't know, Jack died, I think, when he was a teenager? 19, okay. He died of pneumonia. Yeah, he died of pneumonia. Okay, so that was Jack. Let's see. Sorry, I have to read this off because my memory's not the best. I'm an old man. Okay, there was Jack. He's the one that passed away. Then Dorothy, Ida, Gladys, Fred, my dad, and Cornelia. Some people called her Dutchie. I'm not sure why, but they called her Dutchie for some reason. I knew her as Dutchie. I never really knew her real name as Cornelia. Then there was Geneva and her family. All these kids' family are here, obviously. So Geneva, Otis is the next one, and then Oscar. Oscar was the baby of the family. And then, so my dad served in the Air Force, but back then in World War II, they didn't call it the Air Force. They called it the Army Air Corps. So there's pictures of my dad there in the Army Air Corps. He was a flight engineer on a B-26 bomber, and there's a little picture of my dad. He's got his head in a turret in the top of the B-26 plane. The turret is kind of a plexiglass dome at the top of the plane, and it's got machine guns in it. And anyway, so my dad, he survived World War II. He was shot down behind enemy lines, and he luckily met a French sympathizer, and that Frenchman helped him back to safety. He was married to my mom, Alta Mayfield, and his 3 children, which is me and my 2 sisters, Linda and Roberta, Bobby, we call her Bobby. Linda, so that's Linda, Dennis, and Roberta. My dad has 7 grandchildren, 6 great-grandchildren, and 1 great-great-grandchild. He worked for Golden State Creamery testing milk products, and he worked in the lab. He used to work in a lab testing samples before it left the factory, just to make sure it wasn't contaminated. And then he worked for the Veterans Hospital in Fresno, Veterans Hospital. He retired from there after, he says 40 years, but I don't know. Anyway, so he started out there working because I guess he had worked on a farm, a dairy. He grew up on a dairy. Ed, his dad, in Doss Palace had a dairy, and so my dad grew up on the dairy. He used to get up, I'm not sure, like 4 in the morning, and they had to milk the cows before they went to school. You know, it's one of those stories your dad tells you about milking cows before you go to school, and how lucky we are that we just got to get up in the morning, and throw a comb through our hair, and brush our teeth, and eat breakfast, and out the door we go. So anyway, you always used to tell me how lucky we were. So he worked at the Veterans Hospital, where he retired in 1982 as a dietary. He started as a dietary supervisor, and then he moved into engineering, where he worked on air conditioning, refrigeration systems in the hospital. And then he also worked in the boiler plant at night, and he took me to work one time. They have this boiler, it's a big, huge tank they put a flame under, and then that tank of hot water goes throughout the hospital and heats it up. So he currently lives out near Herndon in Clovis on a small farm with his 2 daughters, my sister Bobby and Linda. They help take care of my dad because he's an old guy. So anyway, so that's pretty much all I had to say, other than there's cake over there that my sister bought for my dad. You can check it out. It's pretty cool on top. And I'd like to say let's all say happy birthday. Sing happy birthday to my dad. Where is he at? Where's Dad? Oh, there he is, sitting down. Okay, everybody ready for happy birthday? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Yeah, stand up, Dad.
Happy birthday, dear Fred Laurie.
My dad.
Happy birthday to you.
Okay, everybody clap.
Woo!
Let's hear it for him. 95 years old. All right. Way to go. Okay, thank you.